Marlins, Dodgers, Game 2. Shohei Ohtani on the mound, top of the first inning. 1-2 to Marcy, and it looks like he gets the strikeout, but it's called a ball. They challenge it. They use the ABS, and it's overturned. Shohei gets his first strikeout of the night. Then the 1-2 to Stowers. He gets him looking. They ring him up on that splitter on the outside corner. Really great pitch by Shohei, especially against the lefty, to get him looking. And then the 0-1 to Lopez. He hits one that gets past Max Muncy, rolls all the way to the wall in foul territory and left. Lopez gets to second on the play. The Marlins set up with a base runner. Kim backs it up, flips it to Muncy. So runner in scoring position with 2 outs. And Shohei gets Edwards to lift into left. A lot of ground traveled there by Teoscar. But he makes the play for the 3rd out, and they get out of the first inning scoreless. In top of the first, after that, Dalton Rushing. He grounds one. It looks like it's going to be a routine play. The throw's off. Rushing gets to second. The Dodgers set up with a leadoff runner in scoring position. Really could have capitalized here. Bases loaded, 1 out. Max Muncy, infield pop-out. He slams the bat. He's frustrated. You got to take advantage of these opportunities early in games. And the Dodgers just didn't do it. Here's Teo, 1-2, bases loaded. He chops one to short. They go to second. It's a close play. Tucker had a chance, but he was out. The Dodgers get nothing after a huge opportunity. Second inning. Shohei Ohtani at the plate, 0-1 to Ramirez, and this hits him on the heel of his hand. A sinker that just ran in on him. And then he throws it into center field. Shohei can't do this. And they have a runner at third with no outs. An easy throw gets the easy out, and you're back to having no one on with 1 out. Instead, you have a high probability of this. Yes, he's animated. Shohei's really upset with himself. 1-2 to Norby. Strikes him out. He knows he's got to get the punch here with the runner on third. Gets 4-seam fastball away. Great pitch, well located. The 1-2 to Casey, and Casey puts it in play. Shallow. Pies makes the catch, but the throw is offline. It hits him, and he comes in to score, and the Marlins strike first blood and take a 1-0 lead early because of the bad defense by Shohei. And then Ohtani to Marcy, strikes him out. Splitter down and away. It's a great pitch there. Starts in and breaks away from a lefty. Lean on that splitter. Then 1-2 to Stowers, gets him to chase up in the zone. Great pitch. 4-seam fastball up in the zone. 9-9. Bayou. Spit. 4th inning. Shohei Ohtani still working. 2-0 to Norby, and he hits one. Pajes makes the catch, the warning track. The runners advance. Marlins with the threat in the 4th. Little jump catch there by NDP. Shohei a little stressed. 0-2 to Casey. Great pitch here, and great play by Kim. Charges it. Makes a strong throw to the first to get the inning put out. Yeah, pump. Pound his fist, Shohei. Max Muncy at the dish. 1-2. Muncy hits one. Looks like this one's going to fall, but a great play there. Sliding catch out in center field. A frustrating night for the funky Muncy. 5th inning. Shohei to Marcy. He lays down the bunt. Shohei fields it, makes a strong throw. Does get the runner over to second, so the bunt was successful. And then Stowers at the plate on the 0-1. Good piece of hitting. He takes that splitter, kind of left it up, and stayed inside on him, and then he was able to hit it. So that's the difference, is it doesn't have that arm side run that we saw earlier at bats. Just kind of stayed in on him. Here's Edwards at the plate. He misses. Edwards walks, so Shohei's trying to escape a bases-loaded jam with 2 outs. No run support. It's a huge pitch for the Dodgers to stay in this one. 2-2. and he gets Ramirez to swing. Just a really nasty cut on. He's shaking his head, shake, shake, shake. But a really nasty pitch there by Shohei. And then here's Junk, 1-2 to Freeland. He hits a little chopper, comebacker. He tags him for the second out. And how about this? Dalton Rushing, spit, adjusting the gloves, timeout. He's going to call timeout. And then Junk walks off because he thinks it's over. He's timeout. I call timeout. You're out. You didn't call timeout. Timeout. I looked at you and I called timeout. I looked at it's timeout. I'm effing looking at him. He got screwed there. Here's Shohei back to work in the 6th inning. 1-2 to Norby. Gets the punch out. That splitter was his best secondary tonight. Just late break. Stays in the zone. 0-2 to Morrill. Moral of the story, you got to swing the bat. Sweeper catches the corner on the outside for a punch out. Then the 2-2 to Pauly. And then that's another punch out. Rings him up. 9 punchies for Shohei. Sees that 4-seamer working. 7th inning, Tanner Scott on the bump. 0-2. Look at that punch out. Dirty slider. Tanner Scott is a happily married man, but he does have a slide piece. Look at that slider away. Buries it. Edwards on the 1-2. Slider down. So he's really sliding catch, by the way, by Cal Tucker. Really nice play there by King Tuck. Good read. Sliding. Clap, 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 clap. Got the Ohio on the glove. 8th inning. Blake Trinan, who's had his ups and downs this season. 2-0 to Ramirez. And he gets one to third. Muncy, he makes the play. It was a broken bat there, so he would make that play. Really nice play. And then Casey on the 3-2. Swings and misses. That sweeper is so disgusting. This thing moves more than a military family. Just horizontal break. 1-1 to Morrill. Hits it to short. Kim makes the play. And the Dodgers still within striking distance. Just a 2-0 game. At home. You feel like they're going to make a comeback. Freddie Freeman. Freddie cranks one to right. A base hit for Fredericks of Hollywood. Rushing gets all the way to third. Dugout's starting to show some life. And then here's Smith. Had been slumping. Runners on the corners. And Will Smith! Smitty comes through with a clutch base hit. Rushing comes in to score. The Dodgers get their first run of the night and pull within one. It felt like this was going to be another late win. Good swing. Shorter on the arms. Just getting it through. Going the other way. You want to stay inside on that. And here's Kyle Tucker, a chance for another big moment. Fortunately, doesn't come through this time. Hits one. Make the play at short. And that was that for that at bat. And Muncy, another chance to come through. Max Muncy just couldn't get the big hit tonight. Typically does. Tonight was his night. 9th inning. Here comes Phillips. Slap, 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 slap. I'd slap myself too if I was a Marlin. Teo, 2-2. Lazy fly ball. Teo's been a below average bat. That's a problem. Pajes hits one to short. Looks routine. But nope, he's safe. The throw's offline. Pajes is able to reach. The Dodgers get the tying run on in the 9th. With one out. But then Kim, 1-2. He's got to get himself into leverage counts. 1-2. It's tough right in those situations. He flies out to left. Lazy fly ball. And then Alex Freeland on the 1-0. He bounces one to first. They make the play at first. Game over. The Dodgers lose game 2. There's Robleski. There's Dreyer. There's a 2-1 loss. Shohei goes 6 innings, gives up 1 run on 5 hits. 9 strikeouts, 3 walks, a high of 104 pitches. But the Dodgers offense just 7 hits and 1 run in this one. They dropped to 20-10. My name is Doug McCain. Friends call me D-Mac. Follow me on X and Instagram at DMAC_LA. And tune into Dodgers Dugout Live, the flagship show here at Dodgers Nation. And until next time, think blue, bleed blue, and I'm out.